I mean, as I said, coming off of a Grammy-winning album,
Yeah.
um, labels expecting more. Are they
Yep.
pumping more money into videos and marketing to then also raise the
They
expectation?
typically do. They typically do, but labels can be backwards sometimes in this sense. It's not like movies. Like if a movie costs 50 million, they're going to spend 150 million to promote. If an album costs a million to make, they're not spending 3 or 4 million to market that.
Mm,
So no, it's not like that. But what they try to do is ride the momentum from the previous record, right?
mm,
So what we had was we had a lot of momentum because Words was had sold 1 million and some change. Nobody knows had done like damn near 3 million out singles. Picked up the Grammy. We had momentum. The only problem was that right when we were in the award season, my manager at the time, who was very pivotal at making a lot of moves that made it successful, he comes to me and says, "Hey, I need to talk to you." I said, "What's up?" He said, "Yeah, I need to get your okay on something." I said, "What's up?" He says, "Well, LA offered me a job to do what? To work for the label." I'm like, "You can't work for the label and manage me at the same time." I said, "Yo, man," I said, "you're not coming to me to get approval. You coming to tell me what you're going to do. You're a married man with a child, and you've been living off of management commissions. I get it. I understand. This is going to be guaranteed money for a period of time." But the only thing that was missing from that whole equation was there was no consideration as to like what was going to happen with my career from that point. Because my guy is now working for the label. And if you're an artist, this is sort of like what it's like to be signed to a label. You're signed to someone you're in business with. Their goal is to make as much money as possible. Their goal is not to help you make as much money, but for them.
mm,
So at that point, I understood why they wanted my manager to work for them because he made a lot of power moves for me. And then there it was. The whole dynamics, everything changed. And this was like right in the midst of coming off of the heels of Words with all that momentum, going into the preparation of putting out Bird's Eye. Now my manager's on the other side of the fence. And that presented a lot of challenges for my album because I'm trying to find a new manager at the same time. It was hard, man. You know why? Because my manager, who was now working for the label, was so good at what he did. Like nobody, I mean, anybody I met with could not match his energy. He had a very unique energy because he would go to a label and instead of fighting the labels, he would say, "What can I do to help you so that we can all do a better job for Tony?" A lot of managers don't think like that. Most
mm.
managers, they're trying to angle, because you got to think about it. An artist signs exclusively to a label. A writer signs exclusively to a publishing company.
Mm.
An artist signs exclusively to a manager. But all of those people they sign exclusively to, they have as many as they want.
Mm.
But they want you to give 100% of your energy, but they're giving a fraction of the energy to you.
Mm.
So I was like, that was a eye-opening experience because I was like, look, I'm happy for everybody that they're making bigger, better moves, but y'all just threw a monkey wrench in my whole system. So
Mm.
now I got to figure out, I got to find a new manager while I'm trying to put out a new record and we have momentum. And it was just a crazy time. It was like, then I was like, okay, now I know what I don't like about this artist thing.
Wow.
I didn't like that. That was my first time experiencing what it feels like to be on the bottom of a totem pole. Producers and writers are not down that low,
Mm.
the artists. So I was like, okay, that was a lot for me to try to figure out because it was a sense of, wow, okay, what do I do now? That hit me. That hit me hard, bro. Hit me hard.
Did you have a conversation with LA to say what was, why sabotage me just as I'm about to put out an album that you take my manager or
Well, I what I did was I had conversations with both of them, but it wasn't in that way. Like so my conversation with Mark, I just said, like, man, you're not coming to me to get an approval. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not your father. You coming to tell me what you're doing. And with LA, I don't remember what kind of conversation I had with him about that. I didn't have a conversation with him again until anything remotely like that until like after the release of Bird's Eye. Um, and then I had a conversation with both of them right before they moved up to Arista. Because in the midst of all of that, so the first step was my manager then went to work for the label. The second one was LA was preparing to go run Arista now.
yes,
And LaFace was about to sell. So it was a lot of it was a whole lot of confusion and a lot of moves being made. And at the same time, when they released Bird's Eye, they released Bird's Eye, My Way, and Sam Salter, all within a few months apart. From like they did like three albums within a 3 month period, and that was not a smart move because they were so good at doing one at a time. So as a result of that, me and Sam's records suffered, bro.
Especially with My Way being the big hit that for Usher.
Right. You Make Me Wanna was like out of here.
Yeah.
So when that happens with small labels like that, they're going to push all of their resources to whatever's just making the most traction.
Yeah.
So that meant Sam, as a new artist on his first album, he was done. And I hated that for him because I love me some Sam Salter. And then Birds Eye suffered because of that too. Because they never really had enough resources to like fund two projects at once like that. That wasn't a good move. But that was the move they made.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between.
For even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
She's still making an impact on 4 houses down.
I have a couple pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay, you okay?
They don't understand what Jonas Boys are winning all spirits.
Play it.
I mean, I love all different genres.